Hey everybody, welcome out to another episode of Balled Up Genetics. My name is Lloyd, and if you like reptiles, especially ball pythons, then this channel's for you. Today's episode, it's finally here. One of our big clutches of the season, our Dreamsicle clutch. This is the mom, pied het lavender albino. And this is the dad, again, pied het lavender albino. Everything's gonna be 100% piebald out of this clutch. 75% of them are gonna be normal like the parents, and 25% can be Dreamsicles. When we started Balled Up Genetics, especially working with ball pythons, you know, our goal was to have fun with it, create some different combinations, and one of them was to create Dreamsicles. We could have went out, we could have bought visual Dreamsicles, but we didn't want to do that. There's, you know, that's just not part of the plan that we wanted to do. We want to have fun creating our own. So this year is the first year we're going to be able to create some Dreamsicles. Of course, in the years to come, we're going to add other things to it. I've got yellow belly going into them. You know, we're going to put blackhead. We're going to put black pastel and a couple other combinations into them as the years go by. But this is the year. Now here's the funny thing. This is the first clutch that we have for potentially having Dreamsicles. So that female that you saw earlier, she's a first-time mom. She's very young, and she only gave us 3 eggs. Luckily, all 3 eggs were good. They went all the way through development. 2 of them have already pipped out. So you'll see that in a second. Well, I kind of already have the heads up. I know what's going on with them. The next clutch that we have will be to a lavender albino female that's het piebald. So we'll see what we get out of that one. And then I have some other ones coming up in the future. So let's go ahead and get a look at these eggs. See how large these eggs are. She laid some large eggs. And let's see what's coming out of them. All right, so remember, 3 eggs. All gonna be piebald. 2 have already hatched out. And you can see that is not a lavender albino. So, and you can also see, look how big these eggs are that she gave us. I mean, that is a good size egg. So, let's get him over here. He's already coming out. So, it's gonna be a pretty large baby. You almost expect with an egg this size, maybe there's 2 in here. But you can see it's pretty high white. That's pretty cool. These markings right there. All right, so one down. I can also tell that this one is probably not a lavender albino. But again, only having 3 eggs, the odds just quite weren't there yet. Let me turn them this way. But you can see the lavender, the het lavender albino influence on the shading, the coloration in here. So, all right, it all comes down to this egg right here. Let's see if we get a Dreamsicle out of it or not. Here we go. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think we hit it. Yep. Woo! We hit it. Man, the odds on that. That's great. Look at that. Three eggs. The odds to hit one were great. I mean, just way up there. So to hit 1 out of 3, that's fantastic. So now we'll just have to see once it comes out and it sheds. We'll have to see if it's a boy or girl. But that's great. Hey everybody, it's reveal time. So let's take a look at them. All right, so as you can see, they've shed out. So again, only 3 eggs. It was pied to pied, both were hets. So it was great odds on getting an actual dreamsicle, especially with only having 3 eggs, but we hit it, man. So, you know, let's go with these first. So we have our 2. Come apart. So we have our 2 pieds that are 100% het lavender albino. And they, as soon as they're set up in their bins and they get a few meals into them, we will get them up onto Morph Market for everybody. We'll put the sex, if it's a boy or girl. I like the head stamp. The het lavender albino really brings out this faded brightness to them. And then of course, our lavender albino or our dreamsicle. This one's gonna be tough. Part of me wants to keep it as a holdback. Part of me wants to get it on Morph Market. So we'll have to see. I'll sex them later, put them up in their bins, and then get some meals into them. And then I'll have to make that decision. What's neat is that in another season, maybe 2, I have a male that is also a male pied het lavender albino that is also yellow belly. So it's going to bring out more intensity in this color when he breeds. So those will be some nice dreamsicles. They'll bring out more orange along the head. And then of course I want to get Orange Dream into this to really bring out that color in there. So yeah, so that's them. That's the quick update. All right, everybody, so that's it for this episode. Hitting a dreamsicle out of 3 eggs is pretty great odds. If everybody can do me a favor and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Turn on that post notification bell so every time we upload a video, you guys are going to be informed. Again, thanks everybody for subscribing to this channel, sharing it on your social media platforms. This channel is really starting to grow, and we're going to be able to get a lot more content out there to you guys, and a lot of different content also. Again, we do have a lot of other reptiles that we raise here, not just ball pythons. It's just that this is the season for them, so that's why we're showing these off right now. Again, I'm going to get these into their bins, get some meals into them, and then we'll get them up on Morph Market. But until the next video, take care, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody.